We say it all the time. We are so lucky to live in Pittsburgh, where there are so many opportunities for everyone, especially children. In today's Kidsburgh report, we look at the many ways to introduce your kids to the wonders of space without leaving the city. Kidsburgh Ambassador Yu-Ling Behr is here as our guide. Good morning.
Good morning.
So there really are so many great things for kids in our area.
Oh, so many things. I mean, when out-of-town guests come visit, they're like, we want to come back.
Just because of that, I mean, alone. Yeah. So we've been talking a lot in the weeks leading up to this, and now that it's open, about the Heinz History Center Destination Boone. It is so cool.
It's a very cool exhibit. So they're celebrating the 50th anniversary of the Apollo 11 mission. And so for the first time, this exhibit is leaving the Air and Space Museum. It's only going to 4 locations in the United States. So Pittsburgh is one of them. And when you walk into the exhibit, you actually feel like you're about to walk through into a rocket. They have sound effects and special effects that happen. And they have the command module, which is one of the original pieces that came back from the shuttle intact to Earth.
So neat.
And what's cool about that command module is they've done a 3D imaging of it, so you can't actually go physically inside it, but through the computer you can actually go inside and see all the buttons and things like that.
And I know that they also have kind of a replica, or what it would be like to sit or lay in one of them.
Absolutely,
really
and it's surprising when you do it. I tried it, and you lie on your back and put your feet up and look up in the sky. So you can also put on a space moon suit and try to pick up rocks. And it's cool because they also highlight the Pittsburgh contributions
to it. Yeah. And so the Carnegie Science Center, again, we know that they have many amenities for children, but they also do so many great things about space, including Skywatch.
So Skywatch is a monthly program that they do where you start off in the Behr Planetarium. You learn about the sky and the constellations. And if the night is clear, then you get to go upstairs to the observatory and use their high-powered telescope and actually look at the real sky. So that's great. You can also watch different films at the Behr Planetarium. You can watch Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, or for older kids, they have a guide to the universe. And then they also have different exhibits called Play Space. And so you can actually try to be an astronaut and do simple tasks like hooking and unhooking using the different types of equipment that they have.
Well, I think what the Carnegie Science Center does so well is that they recognize the different learning groups of children and kind of can gear some of their programs towards each group.
I have 2 kids that are in 2 different age groups, and they both love the Carnegie Science Center.
There's so much for all of them. So the next Skywatch is November 23rd with a 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. showing, so that's really fun for them. The Carnegie Museum of Natural History, so tell us what they have there.
So normally you think of dinosaurs when you think of the Carnegie Museum of Natural History, but they also have the Benedum Hall of Geology, and they have meteors in there, examples of meteorites. So they have one that's 496 pounds that you're allowed to touch.
Wow.
And when I touched it, I really felt like I was part of the universe. It's insane. It's crazy.
It's a weird feeling to be able to touch something out of this world, right?
But they also have one that's 170 million years old that they think came from Mars. And they also have another one that they think was formed at the time that Earth itself was formed.
Well, and I think that all of these are just a great opportunity to teach our kids about something that they will find fascinating. I think we can all remember when we first learned about space and how much of an impact it had on us. Talk about the star parties that you can attend.
So these are hosted by the Amateur Association of Astronomers here in Pittsburgh, and they host star parties that are completely free, both in Allegheny County and Washington County. And they encourage families to come with their telescopes or binoculars, and they look up at the sky, and experts are on hand to explain what you're looking at. I mean, half the time my kids are like, where's this constellation? And I'm staring at the sky and I'm like, I think it's that one.
There. Yeah.
And so here you can learn from the experts.
I can always spot Orion's belt, but beyond that,
that's pretty good.
Lost. And the Allegheny Observatory also, again, another chance for you to look up to the sky.
And you can also sign up ahead of time for tours of the observatory, and it's only 4 miles away from Pittsburgh downtown.
So it's really a great place to visit. Pittsburgh, again, another place that we are so fortunate to have here.
So that pendulum that you see in the cafeteria, that moves as the Earth is rotating. So it's a lesson on how the Earth rotates on an axis. And then, of course, it knocks down things every 15 minutes. So it's another example of how space is everywhere and we're learning about it.
So just briefly, I know that we're still waiting for more details on this, but NASA's Destination Station is coming.
They're coming next week to various places, mostly the Carnegie Science Center, but they're also in the Hill District. And they bring their scientists and experts and an astronaut to talk about space and why that research is important to us and how that can inform our lives moving forward. So there's lots of lectures, hands-on activities. There's a whole schedule.
Well, I know it's good for kids, but I still find it fascinating as an adult too, right?
Oh,
so
I'm
you can have
fascinated.
fun with the kids.
I don't know if I would fly out to the moon, but I'm interested.
I'm interested too. Thank you so much, Yu-Ling. And for more information on ways to explore space in Pittsburgh, go to the Kidsburgh website. And while you're there, sign up for the email newsletter so you're always in the know. We have a link for you at kdka.com/Kidsburgh.